Well, last week's episode was pretty special. You know, it was the culmination of 4 years of effort, 2 years of sailing, and it was a bucket list item for me to go through on my own yacht. Now I'm in Shelter Bay, safely tucked away, and well, Dave's going to be here for a couple more weeks, so we're going to get to explore Shelter Bay together. I'm really looking forward to that. My name's Rick, and over the last couple of years, I've single-handed my sailboat Frog's Leap down the Pacific coast from San Francisco to Panama and through the Panama Canal. Frog's Leap and I are at Shelter Bay Marina in Panama, and I need a new mountain to climb. Stick around. We'll see if I can get my act together. Well, my friend Marcus has been here in Shelter Bay for a while, and he's going to show Dave and I how to use this free van shuttle that the marina provides to get in and out of Cologne. Well, to get to Cologne, first you have to make it through all this jungle, then you got to cross the canal. The name of this bridge is the Atlantic Bridge, and here we're looking south at Gatun Locks. Mr. Ranger, the van driver, dropped us off at Cuatro Altos shopping center. This is a real popular destination in Cologne. It's known for its variety of stores, restaurants, and services. And it's also located near the entrance of the Cologne Free Trade Zone and the cruise port area. Well, the trip into town was short, but it was enough to where Dave and I could figure out how to get anywhere we needed in Cologne. Here again, we're crossing the Atlantic Bridge, only this time we're looking north across Limon Bay.
I have now been a part of sailing the Panama Canal. Here's the cool thing. Last night at the barbecue area, there were some people that come in, and I overheard them talking, little eavesdropping. They said, the guy on that boat right there does tattoos on his boat. He has a tattoo studio in his boat. And it kind of clicked for me that I've always wanted a tattoo, but never knew what to get, and was too nervous about what to actually put on my body. After they said that last night, the wheels were turning. I was like, man, I have done this epic adventure of going through the Panama Canal, sailed to the other side. I think I'm going to get a tattoo on my forearm of a sailboat just as a reminder for me of an accomplishment that I've done. I'm pretty stoked about this. So I had a couple different ideas. I thought about like a compass rose. I also thought about little waves. I thought about an anchor. But really, the thing that encompassed all of that for me was a small sailboat. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a small sailboat, little sails, something simplistic, especially as a first tattoo, but it's going to have meaning for me forever. Yeah. So I think I pretty much decided on that.
That's so cool, dude.
So here's what I like. I'm in Panama. My tattoo artist is a Colombian gentleman who lives on a sailboat. He's a sailor, and I'm getting it done in a marina on a boat. How could you beat that? You can't beat it. It's going to be awesome. Making sure it's clean. Let's go get a tattoo.
It's go time, bro.
It's go time. in Panama. On a dock in a marina just through the Panama Canal.
Let's see it, man.
It's kind of hard to see right now.
Oh, it looks amazing, dude.
It does. The lines are very clean.
Yeah, I love the way you did the shading.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Dude, I felt awesome. I'm excited. I thought it was a little bit of scratching going on, but it wasn't bad. It was definitely bearable.
Sweet, dude. Nice. Well, it's screaming hot here in Shelter Bay, and I need to do everything that I can to get some relief. You know, the temperature I think is between 80 and 83, but the humidity, I mean, it's this blanket of moisture that you just can't escape from. So I picked this thing up. Yeah, I'm going to use it as an exhaust fan. So I've got one actually right here. And if we get under here, you can see it's got a fan. It's, you know, it's pretty old. This thing only kicks the fan on sporadically. My trusty hand tools box. Let's see if I can find my putty knife. These are all the hand tools that I just keep kind of readily available. Oh, here we go. Putty knife. All right, I just put this in with some butyl tape, so I'm just gonna pull it off. There we go. Perfect. Okay. It may require that I take this whole sleeve, this sleeve out, and I don't know how easy or hard that would be. So I'm kind of under the gun, you know. It's rainy season, and it could start raining right now. It's very unpredictable. I mean, I've looked up and it'd be clear skies, clouds around, and we're getting rained on. Dave will testify.
I can testify that it rains all the time, and this just happens to be over the berth where I'm sleeping, so I hope it gets fixed.
I'm gonna have to use new butyl anyway, so I'm just gonna take this off as much as I can. So here's what I'm talking about. I got this sleeve right here, and there's a sleeve inside here too, so I don't know if these are gonna match up. They're not. There's two pieces. This is an inner sleeve, but for this to work, this has to come out here, and that's going to be more involved because I'm sure that's glued in. Almost maybe come through here with some kind of a jigsaw or something. It may have to come out destructively.
Let me get this trim piece off so we can inspect the bottom side and see a little bit better what's going on. Wonder if we could use like a screwdriver and a hammer and hit from underneath side and kind of start popping that up.
We're gonna break something. I want to do it.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, no. I think that's happening. I think that adhesive is. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna have to come up with another plan.
Well, I think the one thing that you could try is going up to the chandlery and just seeing if they have another option with the size of that hole that's already there before we start deconstructing anything, just so we know what our options are. It may not work, but if it does, it's sure going to make things a lot easier. Rick likes doing things the hard way sometimes. So anyway, we're going to head up to the chandlery and see see what we can find, and we'll be back with you in a little bit.
Well, no joy on the solar fan at the Shelter Bay Chandlery. Well, maybe we didn't have any luck at the Chandlery, but Dave's getting pretty good at this ring toss game. Hoping they'd have a new one of those fans with a slightly smaller diameter hole. They didn't have anything. In fact, they didn't even know what I was talking about. Well, by this time it was clear it was coming out destructively. So I cut a slit on the interior sleeve and used this tool to pry it out.
Looks like it's coming.
Without cutting that piece out, for sure. But no, now I'm... Let me see if I could slide it in, because we could do something about these little cracks. Fill those up. But it's got to be able to go in here. Let me see. Maybe I get unlucky. Come on. Let's get a little lucky. Come on, Rick. No. It's too wide. It's too wide. So I think maybe the answer has to be undo these, pop this out, see if I can just put it on direct with you. Alright, well, we got it out. Here's the pieces. Look at this. So it started with this on the top, got that out. The key was cut in a little keyhole, and then this sleeve was up here, and yeah, and this thing came out in a whole bunch of little pieces. So now we've got this inner sleeve that you can see right here.
Get a little test fit here now that we got that top piece off, and it is sitting right on this inside ring. So this inside ring for the trim piece that's underneath, this is all going to have to come out too. So basically we're going to have to remove everything from that other one, get back down to the original hole and go from there. But just from looking here, it actually fits pretty good there. And our ring that goes around here is nice and wide, so we're going to be able to cover everything up and then put some sort of sealant on here, so when we put it down, it's going to create the watertight seal for us. So it's going to work, but it looks like just a little bit more cleaning out that hole, and we should get it done.
Oh, it's already moving. There it is. Sweet.
The saw worked. It just scared it into submission.
Well, look at the gap in here, dude. So this is the same type of sandwich construction where the inner is very thin. So what you see from the inside is a very thin roof. And then the deck that you walk on is quite a bit thicker. And then there are supports spaced throughout this deck that keep the two sandwiched pieces off of each other a uniform distance. Yeah, that's the construction there. You see that throughout this boat, actually, as wherever you are working, you kind of see that same. That means the seal has to be really good here, because I don't get a sleeve, you know? It's too bad. So you don't want any water in here.
I think now we should test it with that inner ring off, and let's see, do a test fit on there.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's going to fit nice and smooth.
Wow, okay. Oh, wow. Ah!
Oh, just like it drops into place.
It's perfect, dude. I'm not going to screw into this again. They've done that, so I'm just going to put...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'll hold it. I mean, if I just... And it's just going to sit there. I just don't think there's any upward force on this thing, like, ever.
Yeah.
So, I mean... I get that's what the instructions said, and these guys were following the instructions, but this is what you're left with. I'm kind of inclined at this point, because look how wide this is. I could cover this whole thing with butyl tape. Nothing would go through there. And then I could also go through here and get this corner splooged down fully with butyl. Just push it straight down. I'll bet you that seal will never give, dude.
Yep.
That's my plan. I would really like to fill these. I recognize the proper way to do it would be to fill them, but I'm in the middle of rainy season, and I can't risk the amount of time. I'm not going to get that much time. It's going to rain. So, in the interest of expediency, I'm going to go ahead and cover this with butyl. The nice thing about butyl is I can take this up whenever I want, and I can do this properly. So then maybe I'll do it next winter, you know. But during this summer, it's just a no-go down here. Pretty good. We could just put it right in there now. So that's coming through the... it's on that. It's getting pushed down now. So now I just have to take my time and let my weight do it. Want to get a good squish, you know. I mean, that looks pretty darn good. It's pretty far down there. What do you think? Take a look at that. I think it's pretty good, man.
I think it looks real good.
Yeah. Now I don't have to worry about the rain. Rain away, buddy. You're not getting in. Woo! Thanks, Dave. Don't miss next week's episode when Dave and I venture into the Panamanian jungle.